Houston here, Flight Director Holmes speaking. I hope you guys enjoyed the footage we just sent you. There was a lot of cheering down here on the floor. You saw it all, I take it. We also opened up more than a few bottles of champagne. Okay, so, second phase complete. As part of the protocol, we'll conduct direct flight director to captain private briefings at least every 24 hours on a secure channel. We are sharing some of the lighter footage that you're sending us, but we're keeping tight control on all of the content being sent out of Europa 1. Okay, enough formality. That was awesome. Just awesome. I mean, it was beautiful. Everything seems to have gone according to plan. We're monitoring the numbers and data as closely as possible, but right now everything is looking good. Congratulations on completing the maneuver. The Hyper-Jovian slingshot, that was the most difficult part of this whole mission. So, now that you passed Jupiter and completed the slingshot maneuver, you and the crew will be largely on your own. Our communications are going to get more difficult over the next few months, and it will be longer and longer between transmissions, just due to distance alone. Even so, we're pretty excited. The first humans to land on Europa. You're a pioneer, Captain Harding. All of you are pioneers. There's going to be a follow-up technical report coming from ground station, but as flight director, I can assure you that everything here is meeting expectations so far, which is very good news. Well, not just for you guys, but for us as well. I am really hoping that your latest acrobatics in space are going to squash any further criticisms about the cost of this venture and the need for it. That has been a real pain. You know how vocal the critics have been. They did not want us to go down this path. Please acknowledge this message at your earliest possible opportunity. Again, everything looks good right now. Flight Director Holmes, out.
Greetings, Earthlings. Yeah, I thought that one might get a laugh. Okay, yeah. Back to protocol. This is Captain Harding on Europa 1. Testing. 1, 2, 3. This is my first post-Jovian communication back to Earth. My God, there's an asteroid coming right for us. We're going to be hit. Sorry. I couldn't help it. We're all still pretty giddy up here from completing the maneuver. So, anyway, we're taking a careful look at everything and reviewing the status of all systems. It's still early, but we appear to have survived the maneuver intact and with little damage. Our fuel use was more than expected, however. We had a few tense moments there as we got close to the planet, but at the same time, it was pretty exciting. No humans have ever been so close to Jupiter, and let me tell you, it's a lot bigger up in person than it is in a telescope. Also, there was minimal confusion during the procedure. No reported injuries. Although we did have the usual amount of screaming and yelling. At least some of that was adrenaline, though. We've come through this thing just fine, as near as I can tell. It's early, however, so we'll need at least 48 hours to do a full systems analysis. We'll send another message at that time. Captain Harding out.
Good morning, Captain Harding. Well, at least it's morning here. I don't know. Maybe in space it's always night. Little joke for you. We have some numbers we want you to check. Our ability to measure the precise nature of your 3D trajectory is limited, and as you know, all the data we're getting here is out of date by at least 2 hours. A little more than that, actually. Point is, we could really use your latest data. If you give us a sync reading from Houston time of noon today, that would be ideal. If you're under pressure and you can't meet that deadline, we could also live with getting numbers from you by 6 p.m. Houston time. Other than that, no news at this time. We're still watching things. All the information we're getting here is behind what you're actually experiencing. We also have some technical data that's been updated here. We're going to get that to you soon. Should arrive there within the hour. That's all for now. Flight Director Holmes, out.
This is Captain Harding aboard Europa 1. Okay. First, the bad news. We've been kind of busy here. We discovered some slight damage to the outer hull. There's been major damage to the outer hull! Just kidding. The damage is minor. It isn't breached, but we thought we would reinforce it from the inside just to be safe. It's been a stressful task. Even though we trained for this, it wasn't easy to do. It took us about 6 hours. As a result, I did not get your message in time, so obviously we did not make the noon cutoff to get you the numbers. We're working very hard right now to get you the 6 p.m. numbers. We're compiling the data now. Everyone is a little bit stressed, but we're going to try to meet that deadline. It might be a little later than 6 p.m. though. My God, there's nothing we can do. We're all gonna die. Sorry, we've been working way too hard up here. Besides the minor hull damage, there's nothing else to report. I'd better check on the progress with that data. Captain Harding out.
Captain Harding, the news is bad. I wish you could have gotten those numbers to us earlier. We are really facing a problem situation. The maneuver was off the mark. It wasn't executed correctly. It's nobody's fault. It was only off by a few degrees, but as you know, being a few degrees off in space makes a huge difference. Right now, it appears that Europa 1 is not on the right trajectory to achieve orbit around Europa. You need to drop everything else immediately and get us your latest flight data. We need that data now so we can calculate how much fuel we need to push the spacecraft back into line. We're going to have to do an emergency burn before you're too far away from Jupiter. Please respond to this message ASAP. Flight Director Holmes out.
This is Captain Harding aboard Europa 1. Are you kidding me? The maneuver was off? How did you not know this? Okay, I'm just getting your last message now, so we're behind on everything. Damn it! There's been more problems with the hull reinforcement, and we're so exhausted from working on that. Okay. Yeah, we'll get you the latest flight numbers as soon as we can. We'll be ready to burn as soon as you get us the data. This is not good. Captain Harding out.
Captain Harding, if you get this message, please respond immediately. We need your numbers now. We expected to hear from you 4 hours ago. We're recalculating things by the minute here. Flight Director Holmes out.
Captain Harding here. Okay, we just finished sending the latest flight data. Everything here is crazy. Totally messed up. Sorry if it's late. Okay. That's it. That's all. Harding out. I'm just going to wait right here for your reply.
Captain Harding, we didn't get your numbers in time. We've gone over the data 7 times. Your current trajectory, your fuel level is... I'm sorry. There's nothing we can do. This will be your last transmission from Earth. You and every member of your crew will be remembered as heroes. Flight Director Holmes out.
What the hell was that? What are you saying? You're cutting us loose? You're gonna just let us keep flying out here with no end point? That's crap. We need the resources from Europa to get back. We need a solid base that we can launch from. We can't just turn around in space and launch ourselves home. We need help now. I don't care if our fuel level is down. We've got to try that burn. I'm going to stay right here until I hear back from you. Harding out. been 6 hours. I've been waiting for 6 hours. Where the hell are you? What is going on? I told you we need that data. If you don't send it to us, we're just going to make our best guess and make our own burn. Got that? I'm not going to wait much longer. If I don't hear back from you in the next 4 hours, we're going to burn on our own. Harding out. Wow. Okay. I read you loud and clear. We're on our own. Fine. Well, we tried the burn. I have no idea how we did. We're trying to get numbers on our trajectory now. It didn't work. We may have even made things worse. It's hard to say. But if you think that we are just going to fly off to nowhere, we've got clever people up here. We'll figure out how to get around those damn secure channels. We'll send a message back home. They'll pick it up. Someone will hear us. They're going to know that we're still out here. People have telescopes. They're going to see us out here. We're not going to get away with this.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is my sad duty to inform you all that at 4:42 p.m. Houston time, contact was lost with Europa 1. It is the consensus of all of us here at Mission Control that the Europa 1 has been lost. The last communications we received from Europa 1 indicated that a large asteroid had suddenly borne down on the ship, splitting the Europa 1 into pieces and exposing most of the spacecraft to open space. Although I have been advised not to share these final communications, I am sharing the audio portion as a means to help us all understand how this event transpired.
My God, there's an asteroid coming right for us. We're going to be hit. There's been major damage to the outer hull. My God, there's nothing we can do. We're all going to die. We need help now.
Our thoughts and prayers go out to all members of the crew of Europa 1 and its brave leader, Captain Harding. We would also like to offer our deepest condolences to spouses and family members of each and every member of the Europa 1 crew. Heroes, all. Like Icarus, the Europa 1 flew too high, and like the astronauts who went before them, they did indeed touch the face of God. This tragedy, this freak accident, completely unpredictable and astronomically improbable, saddens us all deeply. But in the end, it will not stop us in our mission to conquer the stars. The path forward remains clear. Europa 1, if you can hear us, we will carry on with your task, your mission. Our quest to the heavens will not end. Your deaths will not be in vain. Flight Director Holmes out.